mean, it's tragic. It's really, really tragic. And anytime, you have, his daughter was there too. I mean, it's tragic for everybody that was on the helicopter, but it's so sad. It just reminds you, how dear life is, and live every day that you can to the fullest, because you can't control a lot of those things sometimes, and it's sad. It's really sad. I feel for all the families. You never want to see that happen to anybody. Unfortunately, in our world, it does. But we lost an icon, and we lost a guy who's growing into a global athlete. A lot of people look up to him. We were talking in the room earlier today, and a lot of guys in our room are feeling it. Just with how much of a fan some of our guys were of his, and not only what he meant to the basketball world, but also, what he meant to the sporting world. He carried himself with a lot of class. Had a really, really good set of values. Was a role model for a lot of people. So I mean, it's tragic.
Kobe especially was one of those guys that everything you hear about him is just what a great leader he was, how hard he worked, and how he pushed others to succeed. And that's what you want. Whatever sport you play, that's an athlete you would admire and you want to learn from. And it's just a terrible tragedy, but I think it's everyone should be grateful, and I'm sure all the guys who play with him are grateful that they got to experience being around him and playing with such a guy.
Kobe Bryant's an icon, a legend, especially for a guy like myself, my generation. I feel like grew up with him being an icon, being a legend, and yeah, it's really sad. It just reminds us how fragile life can be, and I feel really terrible for his family. Obviously, I'm a dad as well, so makes me, put myself in that situation. It's pretty tough. From everything I've heard, just an awesome guy, a great dad. I mean, he was traveling with his daughter to a basketball game, I think. That's what I've heard. And so, yeah, like I said, just makes you feel really bad for his family. And we'll have to remember him for the great guy and the great work ethic and the great things that he left for us.